Welcome back to SGG, all that good stuff. We have a ton to get straight into on today's episode. We have two massive games. First of all, we travel to the Emirates and take on Arsenal. Then we face top of the table Liverpool just before we hit December in this vital Christmas New Year period where the games just don't stop coming. And we have a chance to put ourselves right in the title race with games against Spurs and games that should really be winnable. Before we get to these two games, and by the way, as we get down here, it is time to reshape the squad more in the image of the players I want, and I think we're going to have a chance here to do some pretty good business based on the guys and the inquiries I've been making off camera the last couple of days. Before we get to that, big news. Ed Woodward comes marching into Francisco Lapello's office and says, "Hey man, we've loved the early progress. We love the style of football. We think what you pitched as the Project Pep is perfect. Here's a 3-year contract." To me, it's kind of odd. We had such a poor start to the season. Obviously, we've been much, much better of late. You can see just ripping out wins for fun in all competitions right now. Playing, as I said, that expansive, fun style. As I look through, though, the results, the uh, we're conceding way too many goals. Yeah, lots of letting teams nick goals and stuff, which isn't great. But yeah, so Ed Woodward's offered us a 3-year deal. That maps up perfectly with the timeline, which is 3 years and done at a club. So I guess we just go ahead and accept that, and you get the whole press conference. Are you delighted to stay? Obviously. Offer for Rocco. I hate when you have to give selling teams a wage contribution, but that's fine. Delighted to stay. Let's just get to this game. It's a couple of days away, unfortunately. Hopefully we get there fast. I didn't realize until just now, because I've not played for a couple of days, that there is only a handful of days, not even a handful, 2 days between us and between the Arsenal game and the Liverpool game. I'm sorry, people. My brain feels awfully scrambled today. I've had so much caffeine because I'm doing my first night shift covering the NBA Finals, which gets started tonight as I record this Thursday night. And it is so hot in here, and I've had all the caffeine, like I said, but I will push through because we have a chance to go top of the league today. I think if we can nick a draw or beat Arsenal, then beat Liverpool, that I think we'll end up right by them. We'll be right in their tail. I mean, if we beat them, I think we go 1 point behind, so we'll be right there or thereabouts. Which, given the start, I would have thought maybe would have come on March, April, May time. Maybe we could have had a tilt at the Champions League if we stayed in, as we got adapted to such a different tactic and worked the squad over. But we're further along than I thought we would be. Ander Herrera, 14.5 million, not giving 53 grand. I'd rather keep Herrera for this season and sell him in the summer. I will do, obviously, the major rebuilding work for the players we need in the summer. By the way, the guy we've been pinpointing and going after more than anyone else, that the main target to fill that halfback role has been Fabinho. The guy signs with Liverpool in real life. Now, I'm a Liverpool fan in real life. I'm delighted. I think Fabinho's an incredible player. He's going to fit perfectly into that Klopp team as just the guy who sits and screens and moves the ball on. I don't know what it says for us. Can we go out and sign a Liverpool player? I guess we can. We want to be playing that Pep style. We need ourselves a halfback. The best in-game halfback aside from Sergio Busquets is pretty much, aside from one stat. If you take one stat out and are comfortable taking that stat out, Fabinho is basically it. So we can still go after him. We don't have Matic, which means Daley Blind will come in. Herrera's really pissed off. He's unhappy. He wants to play first team football. We've had another spat with Luke Shaw. It's not been great in terms of the team chemistry. We're away from home. Do we go with the buying style with the I actually forgot we had the inverted wing back style until just now. Is there any likelihood someone as well prepared as Pep Guardiola would just forget that he had a certain style of tactic? Possibly. Lingard's been in great form. So is Martial. Berardi's been playing much better lately. I'm gonna give Berardi the start. Love Pogba in this roaming playmaker role. Pogba now is becoming our best player. That's interesting. Looked Lindelof, Sandro, Blind, Sanchez. That looks good to me. Any other pages? That looks good. Let's just roll with that. Every single year I've played FM, which is going back now to Championship Manager games. So I think I've had every iteration of FM since. I just clicked that without even looking. That was Sam Allardyce getting fired. I mean, if the Blue Noses are going to fire their manager, that makes me happy all the time, particularly when it's Sam Allardyce and his brand of diabolical football. All right, boys, let's do this. I think, do I have the settings on correct? Nope. Okay. I was gonna say, ever since I've started playing Championship Manager into Football Manager, Arsenal away has always been my bogey team. I have always hammered Arsenal at home. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's the way Wenger's been programmed for all these years because he's been the manager for all these years. I can never, ever, ever, ever beat them at what was Highbury and then the Emirates. And when they come to wherever I'm managing at the time, even when I'm smaller teams, I seem to be able to just outman them. I think it's something to do with playing just constant attacking football for the most part. Why is this going so unbearably slow? Oh, Bellerin is terrifying right back in this game. The speed is just obscene. And I think part of the way the game's programmed, I have no idea about programming, but like when you get the thing where the way it's probably scripted in the code is the player tried to keep the ball in and just overplayed it or whatever, but they knock it to keep the ball in and they run beyond the ball. You'll all seen this a million times, and the ball just gets crossing. It's really annoying. Oh, get out. Sandro on the break now. Nothing doing on the break. Bellerin again. We're going to have to do something about that. This Bellerin is carving us apart. And Danny Welbeck, of all people, against his old club. What can we do? And Sandro's on a yellow card as well, and we need him to bomb forward ideally. What about if we switch, if we drop Sanchez back a bit? There's not really much I can do on that side. To be honest, it's more about Blint's going to have to get across to help out or send a lick quicker. With Blint dropping in, I don't know how you can tell a player to do that in the game. Bellerin again is just causing all kinds of problem, and Welbeck gets his second. God damn it. Oh, it's a good job I signed that new contract. I'm still cannot believe they offered that new contract to me already. Oh, this could get ugly. It feels like this is going to get ugly. Let's break. Come on, Domenico. Find someone. That's just terrible. Chase it down. Come on, Sandro. Do something. Make up for the poor start. Arta. Great ball to Alexis. Can he find Lukaku behind him? Berardi. Yes. What a hit. Domenico Berardi. And Alexis Sanchez against his old club. Who's playing old clubs here? Alexis, Mkhitaryan, Welbeck. Is there anyone else on the pitch? I can't remember. Great pull back into the danger area. I think he was sneakily looking for Lukaku and it just landed beautifully on Berardi's left peg. And after struggling to settle in, Berardi's had a really, really good run of form. It's now becoming a genuine who do you play week to week between him and Lingard. And I think just rotate them and whoever's fresh, it's not going to be a huge drop-off in performance. We are clearly getting dominated inside here. I did not put Michael Carrick on the bench, who could have come on for Blint in the second half. Neither did I put Herrera on the bench. What am I doing? This is what happens when you take a couple of days off and you're not in the flow of things. You'll have all done it. Arta, let's bring Mata on. See if we can just get control in the middle of the pitch. I also think we've been playing Eric Bailly, even for all his mistakes, because he's so much quicker than Lindelof. I believe I'm going to have to check between games 1 and game 2 exactly who we were playing last time. Why are we getting so dominated in terms of possession? Changes to make. Valencia for Young, he says, with no idea whether that's good or bad or how that would help you maintain possession, but we're doing it apparently. Daley Blint is apparently the vice captain. Should I change that? Should that be De Gea? I feel like De Gea should be the vice captain. Perhaps Pogba. This has been a pretty abysmal performance. They've created a ton of chances. Oh, we are in here. We have caught Bellerin stranded. And Alexis Sanchez, oh, he went for the clip. Why did he go for the clip? He had given the eyes and Czech had already gone the wrong way. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, we're still in this. Oh, yes, that's why he brings him on. Tactical genius. Was not sure why he brought Ashley Young onto the game. The ball gets worked into the box. Here he is drifting in that inverted fullback role, gets himself into the box, and it is a lovely finish beyond Petr Cech. We could go on and win this thing now. These yellow cards are concerning, and our guys are getting gassed out. Poor Delict is 18 years old, playing week in, week out. Lindelof struggling with his play. Sandro, Pogba struggling with fitness. Blint on a yellow card in the middle of the pitch as we get ripped apart. Oh, Ozil taking a knock is good for us. Hit it, Paul. Hit it, Paul! He does! What a strike! Oh, this boy. I say boy. He's older than me, I think. What a strike. Paul Pogba, you beauty, left peg. Oh, this is going to be a proper smash and grab. They've had 4 half chances. We've had one. We've had one clear-cut chance. They've bossed the game in terms of possession. We've barely completed passes. This is not at all the style we're supposed to be playing with, but if it's just one of those ye old United find a way to win performances, I'll take it. Oh, do I? 5 minutes to go. Oh, I want to go to a double pivot strategy, but we don't have a second defensive midfielder on the pitch. Do I bring Bailly on and just put him as a third centre back? I think that's what's happening. It's almost like my hand's controlling itself. Lukaku apparently hasn't played well, but he must have been clearing space out for someone because Berardi just was cleared into acres of space behind Lukaku. Sanchez for his big chance. Oh God. Oh no. 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 Oh, Arsenal away is the worst game of the season. We were 15 seconds. Oh, that really hurts. Even though we were outplayed and outclassed, that one really hurts. Damn. Oh, that one sucks. Let's tell him. We're unlucky there, boys. Although technically, we didn't play very well. Oh, that one sings. All right, let's go on to the second game. Okay, I've just about got over that last second goal there from Monreal, and I realized I did not show you the games we played in between. I thought our last game was Sevilla because it was a Champions League home game. It was when we hammered Olympiacos. So let me quickly show you these results. We've been playing brilliantly. This Burnley game was a wild one. We got 3 penalties. We just played them completely off the park. Some of the passing football in that game was pretty damn extraordinary. Brighton away, similar result. Again, we are playing some tremendous football right now. The tactic is really starting to work. The buying tactic away from home is not quite as possession oriented, which is a little bit irritating because I just want to dominate the entire game in terms of possession and be right up into the final third for most of the game. But it's been damn effective, and it gives you the style of football that it's supposed to replicate, which is the Bayern style. Mostly the second year under Pep there, having Lewandowski as the focal point, being all Lukaku being their Lewandowski, more so than trying to play with the false 9 that we will hopefully get coming along down the line. At home against Sevilla, I mean, this was just the Lukaku show. 4 goals, and it was not pretty. I mean, they took the lead, but we just hammered them. Lukaku finished off hat-trick and his 4th goal in extra time, but that could have easily been 7-8-1. We had that many chances. So, all right, we are on to this Liverpool game, and I went and checked in that Sevilla match to see if I was wrong about the back 4 I was playing, and I went through again the last couple of games. Seems like I was just mixing and matching, which is what I thought I was doing, because Bailly has the speed to cover up mistakes, particularly when Sandro's getting forward, but he himself is awfully mistake prone. He'll have 2 great games. You think, okay, we got something, and then the next match comes along and he makes a gigantic error, which we cannot afford at home against this Liverpool side. Another player moaning. What do we say? Antonio Valencia playing out of his mind. I actually been going to play Ashley Young in this game, I think. We needed Michael Carrick on the bench in this game, so that hurts. Although Matic is back, so actually we don't. So sorry, Mike. That's not a biggie for us. This now is a tough game, tactically wise, because Liverpool's speed on the break is so impressive. That do we want to go in with the pure passing style, whereby we can leave ourselves open for them to zip in behind? That is the concern. Whereas if we go with the bind style, which is a little more balanced, we could counter-attack a little bit of our own. God, our players are exhausted for this game. That is not good. I should have given them 2 days rest. We'll have to give them 2 days rest. They had that West Brom game. Make sure someone call me, remind me of that. Say, hey, Gaffer, remember we're going to give the players 2 days off. Because I am completely going to forget. Goodbye, Marcos. When are you going? Are you going January 1st, or you going whenever the Chinese window opens? When you off? Has he played a single game for us? Did he play a Carabao Cup game, I'm guessing, somewhere down the line? No. Okay. Oh, these are not pretty things. Baikar is going to have to come in for Delict because he cannot play. Young, Blint, bring back in Nemanja Matic. And we shall take out... Let's take Delict out. He's not even going to play, so Blint can be the backup centre-back for the day. Who else? Let's see. Lingard or Berardi. Berardi's just been so good. Swap Arthur and Pogba. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I feel confident. It's playing against my real team. It's playing against the man I love, Jurgen Klopp, but I feel good. A win today. Fans? A win today would be huge. That would keep us in the title race. I think a loss would be terrible, particularly after not conceding that late goal against Arsenal. But a win here catapults us right into this thing. If we won today, I would start to feel pretty confident that we could pull this thing off in the first year, which I really was not at the start of the season. I'm probably getting a bit ahead by myself. It's 5 minutes in, and talking about winning the title. We've played 12 games. We played like a third of the season. Given away. Matic wins it back. Perfect. Sandro finds Alexis. Can he find Lukaku? He can. He misses a wide open goal. Oh, that was so easy. And they got that a half chance. We should have buried that. I'm going to turn this down. I wish there was an in-between. An in-between slightly faster and slightly faster. Maybe it's just my eyes today with all the coffee. Come on, Alexis, bury it. Oh, deflected and in. I'll take it. Don't care how it comes. We'll take that. Alexis Sanchez gives us the lead. What does the... Why am I even considering table watching this early in the season? Let's have a quick look. This will put us, 3 points behind? This is the concern. Them on the break. Salah, Firmino, Mane. Nothing stupid, De Gea. Just find the man. Okay, that's not how we play. Remember, you roll the ball to the halfback. Oxlade-Chamberlain is in for Mane. Oxlade-Chamberlain, can he create something? Gives it away. Emre Can hits one. Oh, rifle. Looked like it was going top bins. Oh, and they signed Lucas Torreira. Oh, what a player. Berardi, Lukaku. Nothing's going to come from this. I know the way highlights work in this FM. Would never start that deep into the highlight if it was anything for you. You can finalize. Is it me or is it really jumpy? Why is it so jumpy? Oh, huge gaff. Oh, huge gaff from Karius. Isn't that just a timely piece of goalkeeping? Good Lord. What do they call that? I can't even think of the word right now, but that is a very timely error. Karius comes out. Oh, did he get a shout? Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. He's had enough in the past couple of days. Karius, good Lord. Wow. And we are dominating this match. half chances, dominating the ball. Okay, if we concede another set piece, maybe live it. Oh, Salah on the edge of the box. Can he create some magic? Back to Andy Robertson. He can whip these in. He does. That's how you do it, Loris. De Gea comes and claims it. Now just roll this ball. Lovely. Keep it. Nothing stupid. Nice and simple. That is an unnecessary ball from you there, Alexandra. That's not how we play. Superiority of numbers in the middle of the field, then we get the ball wide. You are not supposed to be involved in that build-up. You just play the ball inside and you go bombing forward. That's your role. How many times do I have to tell you? Oh, that looked like it was going to be an error. Alexis, can he do something? He's in a nice pocket. He finds Lukaku. Lukaku is all alone. Lukaku win, and it's 3-0, and we are running away with this. This is the top team in the country? Really? I mean, I'm just going to say that one was a little bit fortunate. There were ample chances for them to get something going. They gave it away. Good ball to Alexis. He just finds a pocket of space, slides in Lukaku. I do not know where Van Dijk is on that one. And Lukaku smashes it home. He's having a great season. Can we get another one before half time, boys? Let's go. The one thing that's annoying or weird or interesting about this tactic is clearly Paul Pogba is thriving in that roaming playmaker role, in this deep line playmaker role where he's supposed to play the part of Xavi. Oh, Berardi's wide open, knocks it down. Lukaku, we've got another one. Oh, they're giving it to Berardi. They're giving it to Berardi. I don't know why. It's 4-0. And this is as well as we've played all season. Sandro with the ball down the left-hand side, clips it towards the back post. Berardi knocks it down. Are they saying that Lukaku just whiffed on it, but no one touched it? That's what they're saying. And kickoff highlight. Kickoff highlight. Yeah, Pogba's playing that Xavi role where he's supposed to keep the clock ticking and keep this team, ticking over. And I just don't think that suits him. But the roaming playmaker where he can bomb forward from all different angles and find space and be creative, he's been excellent in that role. Ashley Young, Pogba. We want 5. Oh, just knocking the ball around them, boys. Arta, Alexis, I couldn't do anything. Karras, now they can break. This is the danger. Oh, Matic misses him wildly. Henderson, they got numbers. Emre Can, and that was way, way too easy. That's the problem, man. That halfback cannot take poor angles, cannot miss the ball. This is sole job. Pause it right there. Sole job. We got a 3-on-1 right now with them bombing forward. The sole job of Matic is to cut this out, and this is just poor. This is why we need Fabinho. Look at this. He just runs by him. Nowhere near good enough. I'm not going to moan too much. It's been clearly a brilliant first half. They've had that one clear-cut chance. They had another half chance. We had 4 half chances. We buried them all. So I am very happy. Well, let's just tell them. Let's not get complacent. Oh, they've taken Mo Salah off for Gini Wijnaldum. Cannot speak today. Win it back high up the pitch. Oh, Firmino playing off the left shoulder and he's in. That's a good save from De Gea. Seemed to be right at him. But they've taken Mo Salah off. Did they just massively change their formation? They must have done. He didn't appear to have an injury, though he wasn't playing very well, apparently. Well, Berardi's picked up a knock. And now Milner's coming on. They must be going very narrow. Okay, I want to bring some real pace on, so let's bring Martial on. What else should we look to do? Do we need to do anything else? We could bring Luke Shaw on. Give him a run out. Let's maybe wait till the 70th minute. Give it 10 more minutes. Sandro's legs are going to go. Pogba's legs look like they're going to go. Oh, Alexis, that's a penalty. That's a clear penalty. I think Van Dijk went right through him. Are they not going to replay that? It must have been Van Dijk because he immediately got took off. Lukaku. Oh, he smashes it high and wide. I hate that they just give... They should. I'm sure it did at some point come up with an option where it was like either your penalty taker can take it or the guy in the hat trick can take it. Because clearly Lukaku took that for the hat trick when Alexis should be taking those. Oh, they should have been 5-1. This would have really helped with goal difference. Okay, who's really struggling? Luke Shaw can come on, and Mata can come on. For Pogba, we'll swap Arta and Mata around. I feel like I'm not hyped enough for what is a ridiculous win. If you had said to me at the start of the episode, you're going to go to the Emirates and get a 3-3 draw where you should have really won 3-2, and you're going to hammer Liverpool at home, who are top of the league, I would have bit your hand off. Playing, like I said, remarkable football. Oh, Matic, very lucky there. Some of this football, it's like watching Sunday Park stuff. We're just passing the ball and their guys are moving aimlessly. Lukaku, should have been a hat trick. Should have been a hat trick. Martial's speed showing out there. He is brilliant at that, bringing him on with 20 minutes to go when the fullback's tired because they've been chasing shadows all day. And then you just bring on Martial or Rashford with their speed. It is just unfair. Dangerous ball, but I don't hate it. Arta, good ball. Alexis takes on the man, puts it into the danger area. Matic, can he find someone? He can find Martial, who finds Lukaku. And Mata butts it home. We will have 5, boys. What a result. What a magical result this is. It's not come from nowhere because we have been on a good run of form, but we've mostly been playing with the inverted wing backs. This was the true out and out Pep replication tactic, albeit with changing the false 9 to the complete forward support. That's the only change right now. And that was... I mean, I've said utter domination a bunch of times today because we have really been dominant at times, but that was extraordinary. 5 half chances, 1 clear-cut chance. They had 2 clear-cut chances. The possession, we had 61% of the possession, completed 602 passes to their 346. Extraordinary. The Karras mistake really helped us. That was huge. So we are now, well, let's see, 3rd in the league, 3 points behind Liverpool. God, we could have done with that Arsenal result. That one's going to sting. Newcastle up in 2nd. Rafa doing a tremendous job. Raphael. Anything else of note? Arsenal, Chelsea, West. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Look at that. Well, this is a turn up for the Bucks because I really thought, well, how is his job not insecure? Pep is having a disastrous season. Predicted to come first. Currently 15th. With 14 games of the season gone, and they are not even close to jumping up the table. I mean, I guess 9 points isn't crazy between 4th and 15th. Because if you beat Newcastle, Tottenham, Stoke, you're right up there. But that is wild. This is great news for Francisco. If we look at the Hall of Fame, let's see Pep's Hall of Fame figure. He's at 3,000 points. I assumed he was going to get into the 4,000s just by winning the league a couple of times or winning the Champions League as we compete with him here with City. And I know that his style is terribly implemented in the game. He often gets sacked from City the same way Simeone always gets sacked from Atletico. But I have never seen... Usually it's like he just misses out in the Champions League or he finishes 2nd too many times in a row. This is a disaster for them. What have they done transfer-wise? Gaia and Aspas, that's it. Wow. That is terrible. Very interesting. All right, what I think I'm going to do now is we are into December. I will come back. I'm going to play all through this, I think. Though Tottenham away, Everton home is pretty good back-to-back. But no, let's get moving. So I'm going to play all through these games. We'll come back on January 1st. Hopefully we'll have some outs there. And maybe we'll have a edition. I think it's probably only going to be 1 in January this time around. And we'll get into January, which will then give us the Champions League coming to an end in February and then trying to contend for the title. Fingers crossed, because this could go disastrously wrong now as they go offline for what is. How many games is this? 1, 2, 3. Just league games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 league games. So let's find out where we are when we're over the 20-point mark and we're over halfway the season. So we'll be back for the 1st of January when we take on who will be playing Southampton and an unknown FA Cup draw. Isn't that exciting? So I'll speak to you all guys next time. Thanks for watching SGG, and I'll see you then.